I want to share something personal today. What it feels like for me, as a Filipina living here in Manila, to be connected to my feminine side. It's not always easy to describe because it's more of a feeling than a thought. But I'll try my best. For me, being feminine starts in my body. When I'm in that state, I feel alive. My body feels soft, comfortable, and present. I'm not stuck in my head planning and worrying. I notice the world around me. The smell of flowers outside, the warm air, the noise of the street, and I feel all of it with my whole self. I'm not just observing it, I'm actually there in the moment. My arms, my legs, my breath, everything feels awake. That's when I know I'm in touch with my feminine energy. When I'm home alone at night, I like to unwind in my own little ritual. First, I'll slip into my bathing suit because it's nice to be out of my work clothes. Then I will put on some music that calms me, and I will dance slowly to it. It really helps me to unwind. After about 30 minutes, I'll then slip into a warm bath and let the water rise above my body. Sometimes I will take a nice hot shower instead of a bath. But when I take a bath, I let the warm water soak into every curve of my body until I completely relax. I take my time, running soft soap over my skin, gently massaging my body that is tired from a hard day of work as the steam slowly fills the room. I'll lay in the tub and close my eyes and think of things that make me feel good inside. Dreams and fantasies can make men and women happy. Even if we don't have much in life, it gives us hope. When I step out of the tub, the air feels cool against my warm skin. I'll dry myself slowly, using the towel to work on my sore muscles as it moves across me, wishing there was a set of real hands working on me, giving me a nice relaxing massage. Then I stand in front of the mirror, still warm from the bath, and pour a little lotion into my hands. I start massaging it into my skin. Slow, gentle strokes that makes the lotion penetrate and moisturize my skin, making my body look soft, glowing, and inviting. A girl has to enjoy her youth and beauty before it all fades away. We all know how time passes so quickly, and our youth can be gone in a blink of an eye. Nights like this, they make me feel so feminine, confident, and a little bit dangerous in the best way. The next thing I feel is this quiet joy inside me. It's like I am carrying a little light. I don't think about it too much. It just shows through the way I move, the way I speak, and the way I smile. I feel like I'm bringing a bit of happiness to the people around me, even without trying. There's a softness and gentleness in me during those moments, and it feels very natural. Sometimes I even feel beautiful from the inside out, even if I'm just at home wearing simple clothes with no makeup. There's a glow I feel inside. But then I look in the mirror and think, oh, okay, I don't look exactly like how I feel. It makes me laugh sometimes because the inner feeling is stronger than the reflection. But I realize that beauty is really something we shine, not just something we see. I want to ask you men out there, what type of woman do you want to have in your life? What is it like to be in a relationship with a woman in your home country? Have you ever thought about being in a relationship with a Filipina woman? Or are you currently in a relationship with one now? I'd really like to hear from you in the comment section. Also, please do me a big favor and support me by hitting the like button and subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much. Being feminine is not a constant thing. there are days when I lose that connection. And when it happens, I notice it quickly. There's something beautiful about the way men respond to a woman's softness. When I interact with men, I enjoy bringing out my feminine side in simple ways. Through the way I smile, the way I speak, the way I look at them with gentle attention, I love seeing their faces light up, their shoulders relax, and that spark in their eyes when they feel noticed and appreciated. Making a man feel happy, special, and seen gives me this warm feeling inside. Like my femininity is a gift that naturally brings comfort and joy. And in return, their admiration makes me feel desired in the sweetest way. I truly believe that relationships between men and women are some of the most important connections in the world. We give each other love, balance, and support. Together, we build families, raise children, and keep life moving forward. There's something deeply natural and honestly very sexy about that exchange of masculine and feminine energy. Knowing that a man desires me, finds me attractive, and responds to my softness, it awakens something inside me. It makes me feel alive, feminine, and connected to my womanhood in a way that is both tender and powerful. Sometimes I look at how some women in Western countries carry themselves, and I honestly get confused. Many of them seem so guarded, so tense, almost militant in the way they move through the world. It feels like they've been taught to shut off their feminine side, as if softness is a weakness instead of a natural strength. And when I watch them, I can't help but notice how unhappy many of them look. It's like they're missing something that used to be important to them. Something nature gave all of us as women. From my heart, I don't say this to judge them. I say it because I wish they could feel what I feel. The warmth, the desire, the partnership that comes from being open to love and companionship with a man. That connection is one of the most beautiful experiences in life. I don't understand how so many women drifted away from it. For their own happiness, I hope they find their way back to their natural selves, to that soft and loving part of their womanhood. Without that special connection to men, life for these women can feel lonely and empty, and every woman deserves more than that. Can I ask you guys a question? What do you find attractive in Filipino women that you don't find attractive in the women of your home country? Is it our looks or is it our personalities? Filipino women are not angels. There are good women and there are bad women, just like it is in your country. However, I think from what I have seen, the women in many other Western countries have become very masculine in many ways. They are no longer the soft and gentle women that their grandmothers used to be in older days. They wanted to be loved, and they used to make it a priority to make their men happy and keep them that way. Marriages among the older generation seem to have lasted much longer, even lasting until one of them had passed away. Please let me know your thoughts about this. Am I wrong? I truly believe that relationships between men and women are some of the most important connections in the world. We give each other love, balance, and support. Together, we build families, raise children, and keep life moving forward. There's something deeply natural and honestly very sexy about that exchange of masculine and feminine energy. Knowing that a man desires me, finds me attractive, and responds to my softness, it awakens something inside me. It makes me feel alive, feminine and connected to my womanhood in a way that is both tender and powerful. I hope you enjoyed my conversation today and that it will let you know what many of us women feel like here in the Philippines. We enjoy and embrace being a woman and being the soft, gentle, and devoted loving partner to a good man who will give us back love in return. It's true that many men in the Philippines do not make good lovers, boyfriends, or husbands. So when we do find a good man here, we make sure we scoop him up quickly before another woman does. I think this is one of the reasons many ladies are hoping to meet men from other countries. Yes, poverty here is another reason why women look for men in other parts of the world. Life is very difficult here and making a living is not easy. Many of the Filipino women in this country who are not so lucky in love will move to other countries so they can earn a better living. I enjoyed my walk in Manila today. I love the Philippines and I love living here. If you want to move to the Philippines or are thinking about retiring in the Philippines, I think you will like it here very much. Metro Manila and Cebu City are great places to live. Cost of living here for foreigners is great. If you are a single man, finding a very nice Filipina lady for love and companionship is definitely something that can happen for you. It's not just a dream. Thank you so much for watching today. Please do me a big favor and like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Take care out there, and I truly hope you all find the happiness in your life that you are looking for and deserve.